Hey everybody, I'm at it again. I am going to do another recipe. This time we're going to do lemon chicken, Italian lemon chicken with this delicious pasta here. And I'm going to do a lemon and butter sauce with this. First I'm going to cut up 3 cloves of garlic. This is going to be part of my lemon and butter sauce. I have 1 tablespoon of olive oil. I'm going to add 2 more once the garlic is finished cooking. And then we're going to add our lemon to this and our butter. We have our garlic all minced up in the pan. Now I'm actually not going to turn this pan on yet. I'm going to go ahead and get my chicken out, my chicken breast out of the refrigerator. And then I'm going to slice it and put it on the grill. Now I wanted to show everybody how I butterfly the chicken. It's not real hard, it's just tedious because the chicken is kind of slippery. What I usually do is I'll take a knife, I'll hold this like this, and then I'll go right in the middle with my knife. And as soon as I feel it go through, I will take the chicken and hold it like this with my fingers. And just slice it down the middle evenly. So then we turn out with this here. And I'm going to use the bigger, more, prettier piece for my dinner. And this can be used for something else. I'm going to go ahead and do that again with this piece of chicken. Now sometimes it can mess up and you won't get it evenly. When you're cutting it, you can just feel that you're doing it right or wrong. And of course you'll get a different, they won't all look alike, so you'll get a different piece there. I'm going to remove these. Now I'm going to go ahead and marinate this for about 20 to 30 minutes. You can do it longer if you like. I was actually going to marinate this before I did the video, but I kind of got pressed for time. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that now for just a little bit. And I'll show you the marinade that I'm going to use for that. Okay, so we have our chicken marinating. All I did for this was just a simple marinade. I did 3 tablespoons of olive oil and about 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. And then I put in a little garlic powder, salt, pepper for that. And it's side down for that. And, you can turn them over, every couple minutes for that. I'm just going to let that sit for about 20 minutes. I might turn it back over in a couple minutes just to get everything saturated. And I'll come back with the actual cooking video. I got my grill started over here. And I don't really have anything cooking yet. Alright, so we have our chicken out of the marinade. And I have some spices put together over here for the Italian lemon chicken. You can use real herbs. I usually do. But I'm using these today. I got the basil leaves, garlic, and oregano. And I just put a pinch of salt and pepper in here too. It's approximately to your liking. You can use a little more of whichever herb you like best. I'm just going to go ahead and put that on. And I did turn on this on like a low medium for now. I'm going to go ahead and put about a tablespoon of butter into this. I usually use the low fat butter and the no salt. And then I'm going to put in approximately 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. If you don't like yours, real lemony, you can add a little bit less. That's just what I do for this recipe. And I have my water boiling for the pasta. Okay, so I turned up the heat on my garlic, and it's starting to turn like a light golden color. So I'm going to now put in my butter. I got 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm just going to let that melt. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. I'm going to put it to like number 4 for low medium. And I'm going to lower this a little bit and toss my pasta in just a minute. Depending on how many people you're serving, this meal will probably serve about maybe 4 people. I'm just probably going to put in like maybe 2 cups of the pasta there. I'm going to put our chicken on the grill in just a minute. Our chicken is on the grill. I'm going to go ahead and close that. So we have our 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. I put a pinch of salt, a pinch of pepper, and I did put just a very small amount, just a very slight pinch of the basil and the oregano, and then I did put some garlic powder into that. And I'm going to turn that down to very low, because it's basically going to just simmer very lightly now. Now, if it doesn't look like enough, you can also add another tablespoon of olive oil and another tablespoon of lemon juice. But I wouldn't add any more butter to this. We have our pasta boiling, and this is actually finished. So I'm going to keep it on low, but I'm not going to allow it to cook anymore. I'm going to push down on our chicken a little bit. Go ahead and flip it. I actually flipped it already. It's going to cook for a few minutes more. You're going to cook it approximately on each side for about, I guess, 7 or 8 minutes, depending on how dark you want your chicken. I like mine kind of like medium. I just wanted to clarify exactly how much spice that I did put in. It was probably about a half a teaspoon of the garlic powder, just a pinch of salt and pepper, and an extremely small amount of these spices here, the oregano and the basil, because you really don't want that in this kind of sauce too much. And that's basically finished. I'm going to take a little bit of lemon and put it on that. We have our pasta drained. You're just going to want to actually cook that for like 5 to 8 minutes on mostly high. Now we're going to go ahead and put on our delicious lemon butter garlic sauce. It's really so easy that a caveman could do it. We just want this basically just covered with that oily stuff there. It's just a simple meal, but it's good, it's healthy. This is actually a vegetable pasta. There's that. Of course, I want to keep this covered. Our chicken is almost ready to go ahead and put in there, or put on top of it rather. We have our chicken flipped over again, because I like my cooking even. I like to have each side even. And I might sprinkle a little more of this, of what I had left, which was the spices that was going on the chicken. And I'll do that at the very end. Then I'll cook it just for another maybe 3 minutes. Because a lot of times you can actually cook out your spice flavors if you start cooking with them. So I like to do both. I like to put some of the herbs and spices on at the beginning and a little bit more at the end. We still have this over here, which looks very good. We'll be back in just a minute. I'm going to top the pasta off with a little more garlic powder, just because I like a lot of flavor. And I'm going to take another pinch of the sea salt, which I already just did. And I'm going to top it with a little more lemon juice. Just about half a teaspoon. We flipped it back over. We put on more of the goodies, of the spice rather, the herbs. I have this on low just to make sure that it stays nice and warm. Since I don't like wasting food, I'm actually going to put a little bit more on there. But you don't have to do that. That's just, for more flavor if you want that. Okay, everybody, we have our delicious finished product of food here. I'm also going to post this to my YouTube channel, which is Heather's Hospitality Channel. That's my name on the YouTube. Thanks for viewing, everybody. Hope you enjoy this.